Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how to make a baked blueberry cheesecake. And this is a party cheesecake, and the reason that I say that is because it's huge and it is going to serve 14 to 16 people. So I'm going to run through really quickly what you're going to need. I'm going to talk to you about all of it, but you're not going to need it all right at the start. So you're going to need 300 grams of blueberries split into 100 and 200, about 150 grams of butter, a kilogram of cream cheese. I know that seems like a lot, but I actually have 4 packs of full fat cream cheese here, 250 gram ones. You're also going to need some golden caster sugar, that's 270 grams. You're going to need some flour. You could use corn flour if you want to, but I don't. So you've just got some self-raising flour. You've got around about 300 to 400 grams of digestive biscuits, depending on how thick you like your base. I go with about 350, 400 because I like quite a thick base. You're going to need 4 eggs, some vanilla extract and some sour cream. And I'm also going to be using some blueberry juice as well. So that's what you need, but the first thing we're going to do is make the base. So I'm just going to show you that really quickly. I am using something that's equivalent to hobnobs. These are from Asda, but they're like an OT biscuit, and I actually quite like them for this. But you could use digestives or whatever you would normally use for a base for a cheesecake. So let's start with that. I've got my tray here, it's a large one, I'll put the dimensions below. I have lined it with baking paper, which is more like a silicone paper because it's more than grease proof, it's actually non-stick. And I'm now going to put the crumbs in the bottom of here and just push it down. Once you've pressed the base in really firmly, you need to pop it in the oven for about 10 minutes. So I've preheated my oven anyway, but it's still heating up, but that's okay. All you need to do is put this in. Once you can start to smell it, it's pretty much done. Take it out and allow it to cool. No more than 10 minutes. This has come up to the boil, and now I've turned it down from 6, which is my maximum, to 3. So it's about half temperature now. And I'm just going to let this thicken a little bit and then it'll be ready. I'll take it off the stove and put it in a bowl so it stops cooking. I'm just about to take it off the stove now. I just wanted you to see how thick it was. It's properly coating the back of my spoon. And it's nice and thick now. So this is the point at which I'm going to take it off, put it into a bowl and let it cool. Now we're going to make the actual cheesecake before we put it in the oven, and it is really simple. Firstly, you're going to put your cream cheese into the mixer and you're just going to beat it until it's smooth. Now I'm adding my sugar. We're just going to mix this till it, it's come together. It's pretty smooth. Just make sure that you scrape down the bowl. And just give this another quick mix. Okay, and now all we're going to do is add the rest. So we're going to add our eggs, flour, a little bit of vanilla and some sour cream. I've got 4 eggs here, room temperature. Mine are small to medium size eggs. If these were large eggs, I'd have only added 3. I'm adding self-raising, but that's just because it's out. You could absolutely add plain, no problem at all. And then sour cream. I have a 300 milliliter pot, which is 10.6 fluid ounces. I'm going to mix this together and then I'll add my vanilla. Now it's time to put it all together. So, firstly, you just need to pour some of the mixture into the bottom. All you're looking to do is cover the bottom, really. Okay, the bottom's covered, and then we're going to add the blueberries. Now we're going to add some sauce. Just be quite liberal. Don't add all of it, and try and make sure that you're getting the blueberries, because you really want to save some of that sauce so you can do the ripple on the top. I've smoothed out the top a little bit, and now I'm just going to add some ripples. And it depends on how you want to do it, but what I like to do is make lines across this. They don't need to be particularly neat or anything. Okay, once you've got your lines, what you're going to do is draw a cocktail stick through them, and it's just going to give you ripples. And you can do as many or as little as you like, and that's how you get your ripples.